I exist. I'm an
Yes.
imaginary friend
Yes.
or imaginary wife.
Or you're having a hallucination, and in this hallucination, you're seeing my imaginary wife. Whichever you want to believe. She real.
I'm gonna be reading my favorite Proverbs.
Yes, the one I missed, and then I was like, I'll read it on the next 31st, and then every time there's been a 31st, I've been like, and then even today, almost missed it, but we're here now.
I asked him if he wanted to wait until August
I was
31st.
like, why are we waiting? Although I am tired.
It's a little late.
It is a little late. All right, Proverbs. Michelle, I think Michelle is Proverbs in Hebrew. Michelle, Mishle, Michelle. 31. The words of sovereign Lemuel, a message which his mother taught him. What, my chosen, and what chosen of my womb, and what chosen of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, nor your ways to wiping away sovereigns. Not for sovereigns, O Lemuel, not for sovereigns to drink wine, not for princes to desire strong drink, lest they drink and forget what is inscribed, and pervert the right of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to him who is perishing, and wine to those embittered in being. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his trouble no more. Open your mouth for the dumb, in the cause of all the sons of the departed. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Who does find a capable wife? For she is worth far more than rubies. The heart of her husband shall trust her, and he has no lack of gain. She shall do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She shall seek wool and flax, and with delight she works with her hands. She shall be as the ships of the merchant. She brings in her food from afar. You got it?
Yeah. She also rises while it is still night, and provides food for her household. And what is lawful for her girls she shall consider a field and buy it. From her profits she shall plant a vineyard. She shall gird herself with strength, and strengthen her arms. She shall taste when her gain is good. Her lamp does not go out by night. She shall stretch out her hands to the distaff, and her hand shall hold the spindle. She shall extend her hand to the poor, and she shall reach out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is dressed in scarlet. She shall make tapestry for herself. She is dressed in fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, when he sits among the elders of the land. She shall make fine linen and sell them. She shall give girdles for the merchants. Strength and splendor are her garments, and she rejoices in time to come. She shall open her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the Torah of loving commitment. She watches over the ways of her household, does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children shall rise up and call her blessed, her husband too, and he praises her. Many daughters have done nobly, but you have risen over them all. Loveliness is deceptive, and prettiness is vain. A woman who fears Yahovah is to be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates.
Awesome. So that was 31 of Proverbs. Want to do some commentary? What do you think?
Um, I have, I think, two thoughts.
Okay.
This obviously um, geared towards a wife and a woman, but also we are all brides to the bridegroom, and I feel like it doesn't hurt for the flip side to see how we are supposed to be for, um, our sovereign Jesus and God. But the first point is obviously, I think, it's for a capable wife. Like, these are all the attributes um, a wife should strive to have, to pretty much have a functional household, to be not a burden to her household, her husband, her kids. She isn't just, milling around. She's working. She's working in her house. She's making it a home and taking care of her kids. And it says, her children shall call her blessed, and her husband too, because she has all these attributes. She's diligent. She's not idolatrous or idle or lazy. And I know lazy can be one of those words. Like, I know some people struggle with certain aspects of getting things done, but I'm not like talking about that. I'm talking about, instead of modern times, been watching TV all day when you could be do something else, which we don't have a TV in this house.
Yeah.
He tries to make a remark on that.
Well, we don't have a TV, but we do have our phones.
Yes, we do. And
I think personally, it is tough. It is tough in this day and age to not be distracted. I think a lot of people my age, and especially a lot of people Corinne's age,
because he's old.
Yeah, because I'm old. I'm an old man. Look! I got a white hair growing in right here on my beard.
White
no. Forget those. I'm talking about on my beard. I don't like it. It's my beard. It starts to encroach on my beard. That's when you know you're old.
Well, there is a Proverbs that says,
no.
Gray hair is a good thing or something.
Yeah.
Not verbatim. But my point is, we have 24 hours in a day. And this is men and women, but right now this is more geared towards the women at the moment. You gotta spend your time wisely. Raise your kids, nurture them, have loving commitment, which is a word that is mentioned a lot, throughout the scriptures.
Yeah.
What is loving commitment?
And I also think it's interesting because we have this whole thing right now with the whole gender, like, what do we do in society, right? And I think it's interesting here because, I think people who are more religiously, minded, or try to keep, traditional ways or whatever, they just feel like, oh, yes, the wife is supposed to be at home and she's supposed to be doing all this stuff, and that's just a given. But it shows here that, yes, she does all these things, and because she does all these things, she's blessed. She's blessed, and her husband and her wife, children. I'm sorry, her husband and her children call her blessed because of it, because she does all these things. And right now we've got people trying to, be the boss out in the workforce, but also be, at home, and it's a lot. And really, I appreciate my wife when she stays at home and she does all the stuff that, the home front requires, literally the home front. So you're a blessing.
Well, I appreciate that. I do have something to say on that. I don't know, eventually down the line when anyone views this video, I was in the other role, the reverse roles. Yeah. We've actually lived the reverse roles of where I was active duty Navy for 8 years, and
I was a house
he
hubby.
Stayed at home.
House hubby.
And I will admit, Navy's easy compared to being a stay-at-home mom. I think because there's more structure, better schedules.
I think it's also just because you work better when you're told by someone, not me, what to do.
Well, and also I have a company of adults, adults and peers, and
chains of command, and
focus on my tunnel vision of my work and myself. Having kids and staying home with kids all day, albeit my kids can talk, but it's not the same. And you're trying to raise these kids to be resilient, capable adults. But not just that, resilient, capable adults that love God, that will follow His commandments, and that can stand up for the right things.
Right. I did want to touch on the very beginning because we've been focusing a lot on the whole wife aspect, which is good. I mean, you should go find a wife. If you don't have a wife, go find a wife. Like that's all I gotta say. Finding a wife, good thing, blessings. Rubies. um, I do want to hit on the first part though. Is the drinking thing, which I think it's interesting that it's in here as well. Um, you know, don't give yourself to strong drink. It's not for sovereigns to drink wine or to drink strong drink to desire strong drink. Least they drink and forget what is inscribed. So drunkenness and forgetting what is inscribed, which is basically talking about scriptures. The things that we're supposed to be doing. It kind of reminds me of no drunkenness in service to Yah. So.
Also, don't give your power to don't give your strength to women.
Right.
I think that's
so drink. Where does it say that?
It's right here. Do not give your strength to women, nor your ways to wiping away sovereigns.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's kind of a warning from this is because this is who is this again? This is Lemuel. Who was Lemuel? Lemuel, was that David's son or no? Solomon's son, I think. Because I think they saw Solomon. I may be wrong, but I think this was kind of like, don't give your strength to women, is saying like, hey, don't the issue that Solomon fell into, where he was marrying all these pagan women, and authority and strength was leaving him because he was following their ways instead of them following his ways.
Well, that's also important, finding a wife that has
the same views and values.
I was telling our son today, I was like, it doesn't really matter what the person looks like, but their mind and their heart have to match your morals and your spiritual beliefs, or you're going to have a rough marriage.
Yeah. Physical attraction helps, though.
Well, yes. But I mean, even a 7-year-old understood that, because he's just like, oh yeah, if she likes mashed potatoes every night and I don't think we would have a good time.
Yeah.
In a sense, but it's true.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't vibe and get along, and you don't have the same spiritual beliefs, it's going to be a contention in your marriage.
Remember that place we always used to go to with the chicken pad thai?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we definitely matched right there. Chicken pad thai. That was. I'm tired, guys. This is my brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we covered pretty much all of it.
It's a good Proverbs. I like it. I read Proverbs daily. I match it of the day of the, the month. So it's always nice to end on 31. It's a nice reminder. I mean, I may not be able to do all the things of a Proverbs 31 wife, but
you do a lot of them, babe.
But it's a nice reflection to see what you might want to improve upon, because once you know better, you do better. Mm-hmm. So that's it's a litmus test, at least for me, at the end of the month.
And remember, men, who does find a capable wife, for she is worth far more than rubies. And with that, shalom! You got anything else to say?
Shalom.
Shalom.
Adios.
Shalom, shalom. Have a good Shabbat. Word Shabbat. Yeah.
It is Shabbat.
All right. Catch you guys later.